Imagine being offered a golden ticket to the future and laughing it off. That's what Blockbuster did in 2000, when Netflix approached them, offering to sell their company for just $50 million. Blockbuster's CEO laughed in their faces, thinking DVDs would never die. Netflix is worth hundreds of billions, and Blockbuster is just a nostalgic meme. Kodak, inventing the digital camera, and ignoring it. Kodak was once the king of photography, but their biggest downfall? Fear of change. In 1975, a Kodak engineer actually invented the first digital camera, but the company refused to develop it because they didn't want to hurt their film business. Meanwhile, Sony and Canon took over the digital revolution. By 2012, Kodak filed for bankruptcy. Nokia, from Mobile King to forgotten brand. Once upon a time, everyone had a Nokia phone. The ringtone was iconic. But when Apple launched the iPhone in 2007, Nokia dismissed touchscreen technology as a gimmick. Instead of adapting, they clung to outdated designs and software. By the time they tried to catch up, Samsung and Apple had taken over. In 2014, Nokia's phone business was sold to Microsoft, marking the end of an era. Yahoo, passing up Google and Facebook. In 1998, two young guys, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, offered to sell Google to Yahoo for just $1 million. Yahoo said no. A decade later, Yahoo had another chance. Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg was willing to sell for $1 billion in 2006. Yahoo hesitated, lost the deal, and now Google and Facebook dominate, while Yahoo, well, let's just say it's barely hanging on. Ford, the $350 million Edsel flop.
This is the Edsel, unlike any other car you've ever seen. This is the Edsel.
Ford thought they had the next big thing in 1957 when they launched the Edsel, a car they hyped up for years. But when it finally hit the market, it was an ugly, overpriced mess. Consumers hated it, and the brand lost $350 million, over $3 billion today. It's now a textbook example of how too much hype can kill a product. Samsung exploding Galaxy Note 7. In 2016, Samsung launched the Galaxy Note 7, but within weeks, reports started emerging that the phones were exploding. Airlines banned them from flights, and Samsung was forced to recall millions of devices, losing over $5 billion. While they recovered, it remains one of the biggest product disasters in tech history. Facebook, the Cambridge Analytica scandal. Facebook's biggest scandal came in 2018, when it was revealed that Cambridge Analytica had accessed private data from 87 million users without permission. The data was used for political manipulation, leading to massive backlash, government investigations, and a $5 billion fine. It shook Facebook's reputation, proving that privacy matters. Peloton, the treadmill tragedy and controversial ad. Peloton made two huge mistakes. First, in 2019, they released an ad featuring a woman receiving a Peloton bike as a gift from her husband. It was widely criticized as sexist, causing Peloton's stock to drop. Then in 2021, their treadmills were recalled after tragic accidents involving children. The company lost billions, showing that even successful brands can stumble. These stories prove that even the biggest companies can make massive mistakes. The biggest lesson? Adapt, take risks wisely, and never underestimate innovation. Which of these surprised you the most?